Yo, what up, man? Chris, I'm checking in, man, back with a blog, man. Make sure that like button, subscribe anyway, and I appreciate all the support. Salute to everybody. Salute. I'm in Newark, New Jersey still, about to head down back to the A, man. But, Goodz has responded, man. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'll be back on this camera when Goodz has responded. People was wondering, is he going to shoot a car video? Is he going to do a freestyle? What is he going to do, man? People was wondering, is he scared? Is he going to come outside? Is he not going to come outside? Before I get into that, let me get back to this Jae Millz and DNA. I feel like Jae Millz was clearly winning the battle. I think that last track, he never been outside. Hold on.
Jae Millz, check me out though. I'm petty for no reason, I guess it's just in my. She said he rap okay, but he ain't got my. And if you pussy, do some research on you. I never heard nobody say put on that. I tried to look up his resume in the streets, but
that chorus is so fucking catchy, bro. It is so catchy. And it fits DNA too, because we all know DNA not a street dude. A lot of people feel like he was never outside. And we know from the Verb Face Off that he just started learning how to drive a car damn near when he was, what, 28, 29 years old, some shit like that. However old he is now. But, so for the most part, the song fits, everything fits. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like DNA will be able to create a song catchy enough, because he is basically rapping well, but he's not making necessarily catchy songs. So I'll probably give it like 2-1 Jae Millz. I think DNA won maybe the second song that DNA put out. I don't remember the name or whatever, but I know he had the Jarvis and all this different stuff, but probably the second reply from DNA was dope. But I give DNA a lot of credit. He put up a valiant effort. Obviously, he's not more of an artist than Millz is, so I do give him a valiant effort. He ain't scared to really, do what he got to do to stay out there. And I told you, I felt like for DNA, it really wasn't about winning or losing, because he acknowledged before this even started that Jae Millz could possibly beat him in a track for track thing, but not in a battle. So he was already acknowledging that this was Jae Millz' lane. Now he decided to hop in it or do a freestyle or whatever and call Jae Millz out. But he lost. It is what it is, man. You win some, you lose some. He lost. Jae Millz, clearly, he never been outside is kind of like the Kendrick joint, man. It's kind of like, okay, you could look at some of the Drake disses and you can probably be like, man, the Drake disses were pretty nice. Some of them was pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? But when you do Not Like Us and it's so catchy and it's on everywhere in the radio and people are like from coast to coast, they're playing it at award shows, they're playing it at house parties, they're playing it at the Super Bowl, the song is too catchy. And I must admit, when I first heard Not Like Us, I didn't even really think it was all that. I thought it was cool, but I thought it was being a little bit gassed. But over time, I found myself rapping it. I found myself singing it. So it don't really matter what I thought. It captured the masses. And I feel like with the DNA, he never been outside. No, that's just going to capture the masses. So DNA is over with, man. You're not, don't even do another track. It was a good, valiant effort, but you're not going to be able to create something like this. None of your songs have even been really, really catchy. They just been rapping well, you know what I'm saying, but not necessarily catchy. And the visuals have been better than Millz, and I think that's helped your situation some. Enter Goodz in the equation. Now, I got a lot of respect for Goodz. He got one of my favorite freestyles, that Drake and Jay-Z song Pound Cake that he did a freestyle to. I thought that shit was fire. So Goodz has always been someone that I thought was dope, and I was thinking, why hasn't Goodz rap? Because it kind of started with him in the first place, and I felt like he kind of left DNA out to dry, had him doing diss tracks after diss tracks, and I thought Goodz was going to come with that pretty boy, I don't got time, I got some coochie lined up, I don't got time for this. And I don't know, I give Angry Fan some credit. He probably was working on it already, but I think Angry Fan, obviously he's in the intro of Goods' song. I think if he was hesitant on putting out a track, I think Caps calling him out pushed it over the edge, you know what I'm saying? So I spoke to Mickey earlier today, and he was telling me that Goodz sent him that track like a week ago. So Goodz was planning this all along, you know what I'm saying? He was planning this all along. And let's listen to it, man. For those of y'all that didn't see it, you can actually go on Goodz' Instagram And he damn near got the whole song. So let's see. Let's try to look
There
at the
is
visual.
this is one of
My question is, does Goodz jumping?
the city is lit right now. Where are you at?
The regular battle rappers who's not doing anything, and then there's Goodz. His work ethic is kind of second to none.
You ain't too cool to get the city lit.
Whatever you be having in your mind, I'ma crush that right now. Let the fucking games begin.
Was a wolf to a lion. Was a mouse to a giant.
Somebody gotta put them outside. This ain't being fair.
They gon' talk about it. They gon' hate on you, but they don't know what it takes. That's okay.
When you broke, that's when they love you more. I'ma get right to it, nigga. Me, I let that money talk. Show you how to do this, nigga. Friend of me or frenemies? Ride out or go move out, nigga. Friends become enemies. I seen shout-outs turn to shootouts, nigga. Whoa, these diamonds.
Before we go any further, I like the what's a wolf to a lion? I like the girl singing in the beginning. I think kind of incorporating some of these like soulful singers and he never been outside and all these different things. I think is good in these diss tracks. I definitely think it's good. Now, Goodz has to know that in a diss track, you're gonna want to hear grimy shit. You're gonna want to hear shit that's kind of like, you know, just real street stuff. You're gonna want to hear that kind of stuff. So Goodz's first bar is I let the money talk, and it's like that's one of his criticisms is that that's how he battles now. He just talks about money and he tries to swag you to death. So I think a good intro for Goodz would have been, let me not start swagging you to death because that's already a criticism. Now I know Goodz will probably say, well, that's just who I am. You know, you wouldn't understand if you broke. you know how Goodz be. I don't expect a broke blogger to understand. But at the same time, I don't think a money talk is a way to actually diss somebody. Because if I ask you, despite Jae Millz' success with Young Money early on and being on tracks and stuff, I still think Goodz is more successful right now. He gets paid more to battle, probably has better investments, probably got a little bit better business acumen, and probably has a little bit more money, I would think. Now, I don't know for sure. I don't know, but if I'm guessing, I think Goodz is one of the most successful people in battle rap. And it wouldn't surprise me if he had more money than Jae Millz. It wouldn't surprise me at all. You know, so you saying I let the money talk or I got more money than you or whatever, it's not really a diss. It's kind of what I expect. Jae Millz don't come off as bummy, but he don't come off as, when I look around, I can't really think of that many battlers that probably got more shit together than Goodz. Like, I did an Untold Truth with Goodz and been out to eat with Goodz and hung around Goodz. He's one of the battlers, I say this a lot of time, who actually lives what he raps. He has a nice whip. He has his own crib. He has, you know, a lot of these battlers, man, you pull up with Untold Truths and stuff, they want to meet you. Like, yo, just meet me at the corner at fucking Jake's Deli. They don't even want you to see where they stay. Goodz not like that. I went out to eat with Goodz. He ain't ordering burgers and fries and cheap little shit for $6. Nigga order a steak. Now, so I'm saying like Goodz is somebody that doesn't have a problem spending money, showing money, and being flashy. So I do think he's somebody in this culture that actually lives what he says. We already saw him on Instagram renting cars and stuff like that, and those were very expensive cars he was renting on a luxury car thing. Now, he probably got a loan, he probably got a business loan, but if you got your credit up, you can get a business loan for a couple $100,000 and you can buy you some cars and you can just run them out. But at the same time, I can't knock the hustle. I think he's done very well for himself. And clearly, if he needed the money, he would be battling because there's the battles out there he could have been done. Could have took a swamp battle, could have took the twerk battle, stuff like that. It's battles that he could have done if he wanted to actually, if he needed the money. So I think you having more money than Jae Millz, not really a diss, I would say. But let's get back into it.
This is
Goodz jumping.
the city is lit right now. Where are you at?
The regular battle rappers who's not doing anything, and then there's Goodz. His work ethic is kind of second to none.
You ain't too cool to get the city lit.
Whatever you be having in your mind,
Somebody gotta
What's a mouse to a giant? They gon' talk about it. They gon' hate on you. They don't know what it takes. That's okay.
When you broke, that's when they love you more. I'ma get right to it, nigga. Me, I let that money talk. Show you how to do this, nigga. Front of me or front of me's? Ronaldo gon' move out, nigga. Friends become enemies. I seen shout-outs turn to shootouts, nigga. Whoa. These diamonds dancing, mood of light. If she take care of you, then tell me who's the man and who's the wife. I be snapping in the field, nigga. Riding from afar. You see me rapping behind the wheel. I'm in $100,000 car. We don't wait for checks. We make the checks. Little broke dummies got so much money I don't pay respect, huh? And this shit is pathetic. Why you living in your past? I'm buying gifts in my present.
See, they hurt till you can't feel. And if you don't feel pain, then it ain't real. I said they hurt till you can't feel. And if you don't feel pain, then it ain't real.
Was a wolf to a lion. Can't compete with the king when he's silent. They gon' talk about you. They gon' doubt your mood. But they don't know the war you've been fighting.
What's a wolf to a lion? What's a mouse to a giant?
They gon' talk about it.
They gon' hate on you, but they don't know what it takes. That's okay.
New wins from old losses. Was money dreaming. Watching the wheels spin on them old Porsches. It's funny even. I'm almost a mil in. I can show portions. Guess the workers get mad when you friends with they old bosses, huh? And let's not talk about that shop of mine. Broke nigga, you gon' make me show my Shopify. No hater. Men don't block men in they phone player. Yeah, you made it in the game, but was a fucking role player. Wait,
Not a role player.
for these frauds now, still wearing big clothes. Talking about the trap, you the soul clown. Where's Big Bros? Tell him that he whack with a poor sound. Trying to gain reach, fat ass fall down. You probably cover more ground. To navigate where you going, you gotta quiet down. Y'all just be gassing these niggas to drive around. Well, it's cool, I got a few cars, nigga. You wanna find me, I be in Harlem at the juice bar, nigga. Yeah.
They hurt till you can't feel. And if you don't feel pain, then it ain't real. I said they hurt till you can't feel. And if you don't feel pain, then it ain't real.
Was a wolf to a lion. Can't compete with the king when he's silent. They gon' talk about you. They gon' doubt your mood. But they don't know the war you've been fighting.
What's a wolf to a lion? What's a mouse to a giant?
They gon' talk about it.
All right, man, that's not enough, man. I gotta keep it real. Like, Goodz, I like you. I fuck with you heavy. You know I fuck with you heavy. You was in my redemption blog. You know, salute the Goodz, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the realest people that you meet in this battle rap shit. This not enough. Now, I'm gonna tell you why it's not enough. A little too braggadocious. I don't know if you just want to toot your own horn or really diss Jae Millz. And if I'm being honest, when I listen to every one of Goodz freestyles, because he's one of the best freestyle rapping in the car type niggas that's out there, and he put a lot of them out. This sounds like a freestyle you would have put out in a car. It kind of sounds like that, minus the chorus. Obviously, the chorus is fire. Let me just say that off the top. The chorus kind of better than a raps though. Like, the chorus is, to me, carrying the song more. One thing I will give you is that you know how to make a song better than DNA though. Like, your song, from a riding in the whip kind of thing or cruising, I could cruise to this and Jae Millz song, whereas DNA hasn't made one of them type songs. So y'all are better, clearly better artists, whereas DNA is probably the better battler of even both of y'all and can do more freestyles, everything like that. So you have clearly shown me that you are a better artist than even DNA as well. based on this track right here. And I like the visuals. The video is fire too. You know what I'm saying? The video is also fire. And but this song right here seems to me like a song you would do a freestyle to, minus, I'm talking about the bars, minus the chorus. So if you were sitting in your car, I feel like you'll be like, yo, let the money talk, nigga. I think all of this stuff that you're saying, you would basically say,
We make the checks. Little broke dummies got so much money I don't pay respect,
not so much money I don't pay respect.
And this shit is pathetic. Why you living in your past? I'm buying gifts in
And
my
the shit
present.
is pathetic. Why you living in your past? I'm buying gifts in my present. I feel like if you was riding your whip doing a freestyle, you would write, these are the kind of lyrics you do. Because when I listen to your freestyles in the car, you're still being braggadocious. I'm in $100,000 whip, new chain on, you know, I got the rubber grip. You're doing like, you're still being braggadocious. This is a diss track, bro. This is a I'ma fuck Jae Millz up, a diss track. So that means I need to hear something I would hear different from the car. I need to hear a little bit more grimy feel, something else. I need you to get into that grown man bar, that GMB shit. I need you to take this shit back to when you was battling Conceited and some of these other niggas, not the new money goods, but like let me go back. So, you know, when I was battling some other niggas before, the Adi Booms and the Conceiteds and all these other people, Hollow the Don, stuff like that. Let me go back to the Goodz, the Animal days. And I feel like that's what's missing in this, is that it's not enough attacks. Like I said, yeah, you got more diamonds than Jae Millz. You got a $100,000 whip. Jae Millz, I don't expect Jae Millz to have that. He don't come off to me like he a money nigga. Not saying he broke. Once again, I'm not saying he's broke. But if I had $1,000 and someone put a gun in my head and said, give this $1,000 to the person you think currently has more money in their bank account, I would move it to Goodz. I would just move it to Goodz. That would be my perception. Sometimes perception is reality. So my thing is, it's not a diss that you got a better car than this person or more money or more diamonds. That's not a diss. Not really. So I think at the end of the day, I needed to hear more of a grimy feel, and I didn't necessarily get that. And for this to be your first track, to be so long, leave the fans waiting, I think the video and the chorus is better than the raps. Not that the raps are bad, but the raps has too much about what I am and not much about what he ain't. Too much about what I am. I'm the shit. I got this. I got money. I got this. I got this. I got this. I'm going out of seas. I got my passport stamp. I got this. Not enough about what he ain't. And I think Millz is gonna clip you easy on this when he replies. I think he's gonna clip you easy. I think he's gonna go to Black Glove Millz, and I think it's gonna be over with. And I don't think you have the stamina to deal with Millz. Pause. I don't think you got the stamina to deal with Millz. I think Millz is one of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? He like Battle Truth and ADEP with the blogs. You know, you do one blog, them niggas do six blogs in one. I feel like he waiting on this. I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped a video tomorrow. Like, yeah, I knew you was doing something behind the scenes. I knew it was coming. I was just waiting. I already got it clipped up. You saw what Kendrick Lamar did. Nigga, Drake dropped a diss and Kendrick Lamar dropped a diss like an hour later. Like, he already had some shit cooked. So that's why I looked at it, man. But at the end of the day, this ain't really a diss to none of these guys, to be honest with you, because I appreciate the competitiveness. If you would have asked me going into it, who's the better artist for making songs, I might have said Jae Millz. I'm not surprised he's winning a battle. He's supposed to be the better artist. He actually been on records that charted. He's supposed to be the better artist. I'm not surprised DNA can battle better. DNA is damn near a legend in battle rap, so he's supposed to be the better battler. He's more experienced and battled many different kind of people. So the outcomes of these battles haven't surprised me. I just was hoping for something different, something I'm not used to, and it's not enough, man. I see niggas in the comments saying they fuck with it, fire emojis, and it's dope. The song is dope. A diss track, though, I can't really go there, man. I can't go there. It's your boy Unbiased. And I'm unbiasedly speaking, man. I'm the mayor of Fair, and I like Goodz. I don't even know Jae Millz. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Jae Millz. DNA, he cool, but it's not enough, man. It's just not enough, man. It's not enough. Not when Millz doing this.
I tried to find some niggas that he moved some work with, but
Hey, let's go.
Lord, please, I try to tell them they ain't stepping how I'm stepping. I'm a lesson, I'm a weapon, I'm a teacher, I'ma stretch them, I'ma shoot them. You gon' catch them bullets in your cerebellum. Fuck that corny shit you selling, fuck that corny shit you repping.
All right, man, I'm out, man. Holla at your boy.